good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm only kidding, it's me, Dan Straight. I'm back with another video. Sorry it's been a while, guys. Let's give you something different. Let's give you Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment. Oh god, look at that scenery. Sherlock Holmes sat by his window, 221 Baker Street, London. And there is a thunderstorm. Maybe this game has some spooky scenes to it. A bit of spookness, something to send shivers down your spine, you know. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Oh, what does that mean? In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly 100. Wow. Oh, the fate of Black Peter. There's been a murder. Oh, press X. Let's see what this game has to offer. Oh.
Holmes.
Not very careful, is he? Okay. What is this man doing? He's gone crazy.
Will you stop that? You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes.
Pack that in, you'll
Is
kill
that you,
someone.
Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded. You...
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, he knows, does that, Sherlock? He's got a sixth sense.
Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor,
There's
most
been a
probably.
murder.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's
Mrs.
the
Hudson.
only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Oh, gotta go it alone, ain't ya, Sherlock? Let's have a little look around 221B first. What's this? Oh, that's a woman. I wonder if she knows that he's spying on her. Oh well. Anyway, yes, but let's look. Ooh,
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
It is useful for my work.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Ooh, map of London.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Clean it up, you old hag. No, she's lovely, really, is Mrs. Hudson.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Oh, lovely.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post.
What's in it? Oh, that's Dr. Watson's room. Ooh, this is bedroom. Nice warm fire. Ooh! Can you hear Big Ben? In the heart of London. Ooh, let's change his clothes. What should we give him? That'll do. Oh, I'm not with Deer Stalker yet. The iconic hat was worn by Sherlock Holmes in most of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's work. But let us proceed to the crime scene. Let us commence. Okay, so I'm going to Baker Street now. We'll be at Woodman's Lee. Oh god, that must be a boring journey. Oh, we're here.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Alright then, I'll come here. But you gotta wait a minute, because I've only just came in, I. Oh, what is it? Oh, this is like Eagle Vision from Assassin's Creed, this, isn't it? Oh, stone pathway.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Oh, I can't talk to the policeman yet. Or can I? No, don't want that.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Oh yes, of course. Honestly, people who love anatomy live here.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Oh, lovely bit of cabbage. Inspector Lestrade.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes?
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Oh, he's a pisshead then. Let's get some facial features about this woman. Birdhurst. So she's Catholic. Haha. Lovely.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Oh God, must have been a terrible sight.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Mysterious.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was
that's
different,
nice.
wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, you Jana.
How do you know about that?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Judith Carey.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
God. It's not very nice.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Good thinking.
Good thinking.
Oh, we said it too.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Have a look. Oh, look.
These scratches are fresh.
Scratches are fresh.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Ooh.
What a terrible way to die.
Spooky.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was
dear.
immense. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Let's take a look.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Yes, but what? Oh. Ooh.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Obviously, look at the state of him. Ooh.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Gold. Okay. Wait, what's this? I think we have to, like a puzzle, put pieces of evidence together, see if it matches, I think. Right. Judith Carey says that her husband took out the gun himself. Okay, it's not that one. So there's no gardener. Oh, okay. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Who was it?
Someone drank from this glass recently. Someone drank from this glass recently.
Ooh.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Okay. I can skip it if I want, but let's not be a coward about this. It's Tobacco leaf. Just trying to figure out how to. Smoking pipe. Oh. Oh, I see now. Ah. Oh God. Oh. No, I can't be a... That's gotta be it. Ah, finally.
This is a
Oh,
horse
sorry about
tobacco,
that.
quite strong and very popular among sailors. Rum, a sailor's drink.
Yo
It
ho
seemed
ho,
that
and a
Captain
bottle of
Carey
rum.
was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Drinky booze.
Peter Carey's boots. They ought to be a size 8.
Peter Carey's boots. They ought to be a size 8.
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
No, nothing interesting there, Holmes.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky,
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Ooh. We have a long night ahead of us. But that will come in part 2, because I'm going to wrap up part 1 there for you guys. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and don't forget, if you are new to the channel, leave a like and subscribe. That would really help me out, help me get to 400 subscribers. We are nearly there, past 350 mark, which I still thank you all very much for. Your support matters, your support counts. Don't forget, check out my Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled videos, a few more of those. They're on the channel now. I completed a boss in just one attempt, when usually they take me like forever. Parts 7 and 8 of Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, they're on the channel though. They're quite long but entertaining, listening to me rant, rage, be funny, whatever. If you like those, go check them out now. Every support counts. My FIFA 20 videos, Aston Villa season mode. Yeah, also don't forget to follow my Instagram page, which I'll leave a link in the description below, so you can go follow my page to follow all the latest news and gossip, what's coming next, what do you want me to play, so just hit me up. But yeah, thank you very much for watching Sherlock Holmes Part 1, and I will see you soon for Part 2. Stay tuned. Thank you.